Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Matt Mortensen. I am the Director of Trade and Business Development at Atherton Appliance and Kitchens and BSc Culinary in San Francisco. Today, on our Bringing the Showroom to You webinar episode, we are going to be talking about the Sub-Zero Designer Undercounter Refrigeration. If you are looking for the Sub-Zero Designer Series, Classic Series, or the Pro Series, I would encourage you to visit and check out my other webinars on those specifically. Brief overview of kind of what we're going to be talking about today is the Undercounter makeover. So Sub-Zero during COVID and that point after there's been a lot of changes. So we're going to be looking at that today, and we're going to be comparing the new versus the old. Then we'll finish up with the Grand Kitchen event. We'll talk about that, and that is Sub-Zero Wolf's rebate promotion program through the manufacturer themselves. And then lastly, we'll touch on what we offer and a special surprise of what Constant Care is and how you can take advantage of that right at the end. So we'll just jump right into it. So we're going to start from the top down. So you'll notice, maybe not right this second, but in a second here, you'll notice that there is an 1/8 inch reveal around around the whole entire unit, and that the door hinges and toe kicks that they'll blend seamlessly with the surrounding cabinet using the stainless steel panels or your own custom panels. So this unit right here would have the stainless steel panels, which would have to be purchased additionally. They don't come with them. And then you'll see this new redesigned control panel on the top of the door. You can see it says 38 degrees Fahrenheit. So now this is going to match everything else in the Designer Series lineup. So updated control panel for an updated unit. It seems appropriate. On the left, you'll notice the espresso interior. Previously, it was white. I find this to be a lot warmer of a look, warmer of a feel, has a certain etiquette to it. It looks really refined. I really enjoy it. And then on the right, I'm just talking about the nano-coated spill-proof shelves. So if something were to spill in there, something were to crack, break, the cleanup is a real breeze. It's not going to spill everywhere. It's not going to run down the sides of the wall. Spills are kind of held in their place and suspended. So this nano-coated spill-proof shelving, it's going to prevent any further mess if there were something were to happen on the inside. So if we start pulling out the extension trays, you'll notice you'll get 2 full extension beverage trays versus 1. And then one of them is an anti-tip because it's the one on the bottom. Really sturdy stainless steel glides. You could, as you can see in this picture here, you can load it up with just about anything, and it's going to stay sturdy in its place, and it's going to be move fluid in and out. Here you'll notice the 24-inch dual zone under counter wine unit. You'll notice again you're going to get those espresso interiors. You're going to get 2 temperature zones. They're divided by that control panel right there. You can see it says 55 and 45 degrees. So you're going to get those dual evaporators, 1 in each. So think about it like 2 brains working independently of one another. Then you're going to get that UV resistant glass, because if you get you have to have UV resistant glass when storing wine because it'll spoil. If the UV were to get in there, it would ruin the wine. So you can store reds and whites in individually controlled temperature zones that'll keep all the wine at a proper serving temperature, and Sub-Zero is known for keeping that temperature within 1 degree of set point. Like I said before, these dual evaporators are very consistent. They moderate humidity, so corks don't dry out. So that's another reason that's important. You'll see these full extension racks, each with a 7-bottle capacity, which provides easy access to those standard size bottles and half bottles. Magnum size bottles will fit in the rack as well. If you remove one of the racks. So if we do the math and you're using standard bottles, that's 42 bottles capacity. So for being only 24 inches wide, the utilization of the space is quite impressive. So next we'll look at the 24 Undercounter fridge freezer. So we looked at the beverage center, we looked at a dual wine unit. Let's look at the fridge freezer. On the left is the old one, and on the right is the new one. So you'll notice on the left, on the top, there is no pull-out tray anymore or shelf. And on the bottom, you'll see that the red circle with an X is the exposed grill. And if we look to the right, you'll notice some big differences from the door all the way to the inside. So the shelves, the new models will get one adjustable nano-coated glass shelf and then one fixed shelf. You'll get one removable door shelf, which is why they did that. It's because you're going to get a sleeker look, and it's even big enough to fit 2-liter bottles now when it wasn't before. And if you don't need it, you can remove it. You'll see in the new one that the ice maker got a huge makeover. It has a removable ice bin, and it has 2 true temperature zones, one for the fridge and one for the freezer. And then I just wanted to take a look at that unit right there, where you can see the old white interior with that pull-out shelf and that new espresso interior with a soft LED lighting, and the shelving is all redesigned and redone. Really enjoy the new models here. So we talked about the indoor on some of these units. Let's reach to the outdoor, because when we're doing one space, more than likely we're going to be doing 2. So on the left, you'll notice the red. You look at the doors. You're like, where did the shelves go? And then you'll notice on the bottom, the grill. It's exposed here. So the door shelves have been removed from the outdoor undercounter refrigerators altogether, but instead the unit is deeper and it can be able to host more storage space. The visible grill is no more, and it'll be replaced by a solid kick plate instead. So when the door is closed, you won't see the grill. Only when it's open, you'll be able to see that there on the bottom. You'll get 2. You'll get 2 adjustable nano-coated spill-proof shelves plus 1 stationary shelf. The new units will boast a sleek, solid stainless steel interior. So stainless steel is important because it's a better conductor of temperature versus let's say plastic, because plastic is very porous and it holds smells in. So having it stainless steel, especially outdoors, is probably one of the most important changes here. And then lastly, you'll see on the bottom where the green circle is, you'll see an improved drawer and drawer glides, which ensure that smooth opening and closing process. Because the worst thing that you can do is have a clunky drawer glide that just kind of pushes open and closed. So here we have an installation application setting. So you'll see those 1/8 inch reveals. You'll see those hidden hinges. So the 24-inch outdoor refrigerator ships panel ready, by the way, and it requires a stainless steel panel for the outdoor installation. But what if your customer, for example, wants the stainless steel look of the outdoor refrigerator inside their home? Absolutely, that works too, as you can see it right here. You can see the dual zone wine on the right, and you can see the outdoor freezer on the left, matching beautifully paired together here. Indoor accessory panels with both tubular and pro handles are also available for the outdoor refrigerator. This makes it a great option for people who want to really bring that matching stainless steel aesthetic into the home. So this is just a quick refresher on what's new. So we talked about those integrated hinges and those panel-ready design, providing those seamless integration. No visible grills when the door is shut due to that solid kick plate. You're going to get that soft on LED lighting, and you're going to get those new touch controls. So the touch controls, they're more ergonomic and they're convenient, and they're a lot easier to use and access settings. So this brings us to our Grand Kitchen event. So this is the rebate and promotion program offered by Sub-Zero and Wolf. So you would need any full-size refrigeration with any size range. This would not qualify as full-size refrigeration. This would be in addition to. So let's say you do the Sub-Zero, like the Pro 48, and then you would do an additional under-counter unit with a range. And if you took advantage of the promotion, all 3 of these appliances would be covered if you wanted to do the 3 years of additional protection, for example. So if you have the minimum required amount of appliances, like the range in the full-size refrigerator, let's say you have 10 appliances, all 10 will be covered with that extra year of warranty. Or if you didn't want the warranty, you could take the $1,000 rebate. So this brings us to our last slide. We're going to be talking about constant care delivery and installation services. And this is the most exciting part. Atherton Appliance and Kitchens and BSE Culinary are really bringing the white glove service here. It is a one-stop shop for everything appliance both indoor, outdoor, and any kind of projects that you might be trying to take on. So let's say we just bought $50,000 worth of Sub-Zero Wolf product. Where do I go from here? So next step is after the purchase is you're going to get a Constant Care Premier Installation Project Manager, which is going to be with you every step of the way from when you purchase to the day of installation. You're going to get two executive pre-sites, which is basically going to ensure that everything's going to fit. We're going to map out the best path to get the appliances delivered. And we're also going to make sure like water and electrical and everything is in the right spot. You're going to get our own in-house factory authorized installers. And this is probably the most important part of Constant Care is everything is done first party. There's no subcontracted third party. Everything is done with our people, first party, and we are trained by the manufacturer. We are trained by Sub-Zero. So we do a great job and we do it right the first time. You're going to get a final finished site visit to make sure everything went up to your satisfaction. And then you're going to get a 1-year subscription to Constant Care Plus, which is a 1-year service that will encompass, like let's say something didn't go right or something is sagging on the door, something's uneven, you don't think something was installed right. For an entire year, free of charge, we will go out there and make sure everything is up to your satisfaction. My name is Matt Mortensen. I'm the Director of Trade and Business Development. If you would like to talk to me, you can always book time on my Calendly or connect with me on LinkedIn. Feel free to visit our website and schedule a showroom visit if you'd like to come see things or make an appointment with one of our sales strategists. Thank you again, and until next time.